Hello and welcome to Hamer Reviews. My name is Christopher Hamer and today we're having another look at gaming hard drives. One of the first reviews I did was of the Western Digital Black P10 gaming hard drive, and I said that there was no benefit to buying this over a more standard hard drive. And then I got comments that included, what a stupid video, doesn't even offer a reason why it's not worth, not worth buying, and why did I buy it? Well, I received it as a review sample at the time. However, I thought it would be interesting to tell other people about, but so be it. Other people said, so this isn't any safer to use than a more standard hard drive. So I think there was a question there as to whether we should or shouldn't use this in a, say, PS4 or other gaming situation over a standard hard drive. People said there's sort of nothing special about the price, so why not buy it? And other people sort of just generally questioning why I sort of said there weren't any benefits to it. Well, I decided to buy a few more of these just so that I can give you an idea whether there are benefits. Because you had me doubting myself as to whether I was right in saying there was no benefit to buying this over a standard hard drive. So I have here a Seagate game drive, it's 2 terabyte variant. We have the Western Digital WD gaming drive, which seems to be a cheaper version of the P10 Black series. And I also have my trusty Western Digital Essentials 2 terabyte hard drive as well. So, those are 4 hard drives, 3 of which are gaming, and 1 of which is normal. So straight off the bat, the standard hard drive, I'd say, is pretty well made. It's hard plastics, and they generally all feel the same. Fairly slim, but overall just a standard hard drive. The gaming ones definitely do add a bit of visual finesse. So the Western Digital version has a sort of nice front. It's all plastic, but it feels quite good. It looks a bit shiny, and obviously this is actually the PS4 edition, so it has the wonderful PS4 blue color as well. It looks pretty snazzy, but doesn't feel any different. If anything, I'd say it's actually slightly thicker than the standard Western Digital Essentials drive. Next up, we have the Seagate game drive. Now, this has taken a similar approach to Western Digital's Black series. So you actually have a metal front, you have the PlayStation logo, and then a plastic back. The P10 drive, I'm not going to go into too much detail on, but basically metal on the front, plastic on the back, very gamery, hard-wearing look to it. They all use the same USB 3 connector. It's sort of like a combination of micro USB with an extra one on the side. So no real interesting point there. They all come with their own USB cables, but they all use the same connections. So I did some speed tests using Blackmagic software. They were all within 5 megabytes a second of each other. Literally every single hard drive on this table, whether we're talking the standard Western Digital Essentials, the P10 Black, or the Seagate game drive, or the Western Digital gaming drive. Literally all the same. I can't see a benefit to it. Sure, I've been using this for about the same amount of time as I've been using the Essentials drive. Neither of them have failed. I actually have had a relatively small amount of hard drives fail on me over the years, mostly only ever internal drives, so these both work absolutely fine. I just can't see a real benefit to it, to be honest with you. They all do the same thing. They all feel relatively good. They connect up to your computer. One thing I did notice is that they were formatted differently. So 1 or 2 of them had NTSC formatting out the box, which is interesting because I'm not actually sure that's what a PlayStation uses. But the rest uses usual FAT32 formatting. Yeah, there's no benefit. There's no special hardware. There's no special software. The cases just look a bit different. And you're paying a bit of money for the PlayStation certified parts on the box. In fact, if I grab the boxes here, the Western Digital one actually doesn't mention PlayStation. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the blurb on the website, but anyway, that doesn't have anything on it. But obviously this one is PlayStation certified, so it has all the various blue colorings on it and official licensed products. And I guess maybe that's where the premium price is. So these do cost a little bit more than the standard hard drives from the same manufacturers. If you go out and buy a 2 terabyte Seagate or Western Digital hard drive, if you shop around a bit, you will save money buying a standard version over the gaming versions. There's nothing wrong with it. If you like the coloring and you think the color scheme looks cool, or you just like the fact that one has a metal front, go ahead and buy these. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying from an actual technical usage standpoint, they all perform about the same and they all do pretty much the same thing. Now, what I would say is if you do want to spend a little more money, rather than buying a gaming certified version of these drives, what I would do is I'd go out and buy solid state. So the hard drives I use in my PlayStation are all SSDs. So I've got one internal one, it's about a terabyte, and then I've got another terabyte plugged in through USB. And they do make a difference in terms of performance. They have much faster read and write speeds, and that does translate to faster loading times. But again, if you have a standard PlayStation, you will see less benefit than if you have a PlayStation 4 Pro that is. So that is a quick overview of why it's probably not worth buying a gaming hard drive. Hopefully I've addressed some of your concerns. Basically, they are the same technical hard drives inside as you'd get in their standard hard drives. The cases are a little bit cooler, but that really is the only difference. If you can find them for the same price as a standard 2 terabyte hard drive or whichever capacity you want, buy the gaming version if it makes you feel better. There's nothing wrong with that, but there isn't any real tangible benefit either. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this useful. I'm going to do 2 short videos, one each on each of these. So if you want to check those out, please do. Equally, if you have any questions, comments below. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Probably though, I guess you're all going to downvote it again. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. So it really does help the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.